All right, so out with the old, in with the new. We are talking getting financially fit as we head into the year 2015, and here to help us kind of stack it all up and get ready is our lifestyle expert, Shari. Oh, you know what? On my Facebook page this morning, I was asking people, what are your New Year's resolutions? And one of mine was to kind of get financially fit. So start us off. The first question, or what are the top financial resolutions? I know there's some specific ones.
Yeah, well, for most folks, and 90% of us do make resolutions, about half of those are financial, but only about 10% of those succeed, because most of those have to do with either setting aside added savings, paying down debt, or creating a savings emergency fund. And because most people don't come up with an actual plan, realistic plan with tools to stay on track, most of us don't succeed at that. So we end up recycling the same resolutions year after year.
Remind me, that emergency fund should be for 3 months, 6 months?
6 months would be ideal, but you know, that's not going to happen in 1 year, Holly. So you need to give yourself some time to do that.
So what can we do to implement a plan that's going to be logical and successful?
Creating the plan is actually easy if you take the time, and we do take the time today to think about the resolutions. If you also go one step further today and set up a folder that actually says 2015 financial resolutions, in that folder for the next few weeks, take any communications that you get regarding your income, your expenses, your assets, or your liability, put it in that folder. When you're ready to pay those bills, sit down about 30 minutes before that, create what I call a financial dashboard. It's going to have 4 columns. You're going to list all of your assets, all of your liabilities, all of your income, all your expenses. In the margin, you're actually going to write in what you want that dashboard to reflect this time next year. Step 2 is simply creating a budget, all of your income, all of your expenses, that's going to help you get to that goal. The thing is, most of us are going to need to find added sources of income and or cut expenses, and we've covered a endless list of ways to do that. The videos are available on ShariOlefson.com.
I love that. When you look at the big picture, you're surprised sometimes at what you can accomplish.
But you need that dashboard, and then you need that tool, which is your budget.
Yeah. Finally, some other tips that maybe you can share with us before we leave.
Well, the lowest lying fruit most people end up spending money on are late fees, because they don't make the payments on time. And the place that people lose out on savings are those little bits of added money that come to us and we spend rather than save throughout the year. So I'm a huge advocate of taking advantage of any automated tools for your deposits and for your bill payment. The other thing is, Madison Avenue is really good at getting to separate us from our money. So I think that people need to really reward themselves as they go, because let's face it, this is not sexy and it's not fun. Set aside 10% of whatever you do save and accomplish to splurge and reward yourself for overcoming Madison Avenue.
So you're not starving and then you kind of blow it all.
Makes it a little more fun.
Yeah. Shari, Happy New Year. By the way, I have to point out, she's had a perfect attendance this year, folks.
Oh, thank you.
We're so happy that you've joined us, and thank you so much for all of the advice you've shared this year. We'll see you in the new year. Mike.
Thank you, ladies. A no swim